Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
Good morning, it's 10 o'clock on Saturday the 26th of December. A bit of a late start for me this morning as I make my way down to the land. As always, never quite sure what we're going to get done today, but let's find out. Well, here we are, down on the land. It's a cool morning this morning, but thankfully it's not raining. Not yet. We have got Storm Bella heading our way out of the Atlantic. It already brought flood into a couple of counties yesterday, and I'm guessing that it's going to be making its way northwards today. So at some point I'm going to get it. You can see this sky. It is absolutely full. So, a bit of a late start this morning. I was away visiting family yesterday. I'll also be away again tomorrow. So I wanted to at least grab a couple of hours down here today. Primarily to check that floor and see if the paint is dry. And if it is, get a second coat. Because with me being away tomorrow, it'll give it the opportunity to dry while I'm away, and then we can start the new week, next week, with a properly painted floor. Anyway, I'll get myself in the cabin, get opened up, and we'll see what we're going to achieve in this couple of hours. Well, here we go. Let's take a little look. Paving slabs are drying out nicely, so that's a good start. I'm going to have to pop that diesel heater on and get a bit of air in the cabin. But let's just get opened up. And there we go. That, to be fair, is not looking too bad at all. And it is dry. There's maybe that little patch is a little bit... There's nothing on my hand. A little bit tacky. I wouldn't even call that tacky. Yeah, I think get the heater on, get some hot air in, and I'll give that a second coat. I'll just quickly, I've got a bag full of stuff here to drop off, so I'll have a quick rearrange in the cabin while the, in fact, let's get that flicked on now, and that can be firing up. Yeah, I'll get a couple of things dropped off in the cabin, make sure I've got everything I possibly need so that once I start painting, I don't get myself stuck remembering, oh, I need this, and I've got a wet floor that I can't walk on. So yeah, I'll get the heater going, do a couple of little things in the garden room and maybe something outside while the heat's filling up the cabin, and then I'll get the paint out, give it a stir and get cracking with that. A couple of quick things before I set about that painting. You remember I had some garlic that I wanted to pop in. Just been careful not to kneel on anything too dirty because I've got that floor to paint, but I've got some garlic bulbs here to go alongside these other garlic bulbs. So I'm just going to pop those in, get that little job out the way. And with a bit of luck, that'll give me some succession planting for the new year. Get those in, and we'll just dig out in a little trench and pop these remaining ones in. And hopefully we'll have a decent amount of garlic coming through in the new year. Certainly didn't need watering. So that's those. And we'll see what else we can get done. The other thing I wanted to do was take a look at these carrots. So let's get that little job done as well. Hopefully that diesel heater is doing its thing in the cabin and getting some warm air. Let's take this one. I'll just do the one today. Well, I might. Let's see. See what we've got in here. Not so many in here, and a little bit small, but they're eatable. That's a better size. That's quite nice actually. That's not a bad size. And that's not a bad size. Let's take another one while I'm here. Take the thinnest buckets, the ones that don't have many in. I've still got 2 full buckets there, and there's a couple of, that's not bad. Baby ones. Another baby one. And another baby one. There's one more bucket. It's just got a couple of stragglers in that I didn't take when I've emptied previous buckets, so I may as well. There's still that one which is quite full, that one which is quite full, so let's get rid of this one because there are only literally, I've just broke that, look, in my haste. I am on a bit of a mission today. That's a nice size. And that's the other half of the one I snapped. I am in a bit of a rush, I have to confess, because looking at the sky I can see the rain's coming and I desperately want to get that floor done. But that's not too shabby. That'll keep me going over the week. And I've still got these 2 other buckets to come, so bargain. Let's get tidied up and get in that cabin and get this main event out of the way. Well, that's the diesel heater merrily clicking away. Oh, that's nice and warm on my hands there. Excellent job getting that heater in. Saves me messing about with a fire, so I'll just quickly get the paint stirred up and then we'll get a second coat down. Well, here we go. I'm just going to leave that diesel heater running for a while I set about giving this the second coat, and I'll catch up with you and show you the progress as we go along. Well, there's a big difference. For that second coat, it's looking more like the original paint that went down. It's like a bit of a race to get it laid. So, fair bit done already. I'll show you the finished result a little bit later on. As always, things take a lot longer than you think. Well, there we go, job done. And it is looking a lot better with that second coat. Looking really nice actually. It's not such a great idea having all the doors and windows closed while I'm doing this, so I'm going to open them up now and let a bit of fresh air come through, but really pleased with that. It's looking very nice. I might be tempted not today though, I might be tempted to take a little look at these cabinets. I don't know, we'll see how much paint I've got left, but main job, getting the floor done, that's great. It can now be drying the rest of today, all the way through tomorrow, while I'm away, and then hopefully next week it'll be dry enough to walk on and we can get cracking with some other things. Well, a little bit different today because we're not in the cabin, we're in the garden room. The inaugural cabin chat in the garden room, and it is a bit cool. We've got Storm Bella making its way in. I was just chatting outside with my neighbour Gary for 5 minutes there about the weather and what we're planning to do over this little Christmas break. I'm away tomorrow, so nothing tomorrow, but I really did want to get in this morning and just check that painting and see how we got on. And that second coat is looking real nice, I have to say. So hopefully today and tomorrow that'll dry out, and we can start the week next week with a dry floor and get a few more jobs done. I'm praying that we get some decent weather. I don't mind it being a bit cool. I'm tired of this rain. It's just never ending this year. A few carrots there harvested. Just pop them on the floor in the garden room here while I have a quick chat with you, and then I'll be packing up and disappearing off back home. Get myself sorted out and have a bit of a relax for a few hours and recover from my session yesterday with my lad. I hope you've enjoyed your Christmas dinners, and you've got a few more days of relaxation before you have to go back to the inevitable grind of work. I guess I'm quite lucky that I've got all of next week off, so I will have a nice few days and hopefully a few nights down here at the cabin over the course of next week. A few jobs to do. Solar panels will get erected at some point next week. I did bite the bullet and bought a second one, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive. Fingers crossed that will happen next week, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll just, as always, make it up as we go along. A few bits and pieces out in the garden to do. I'll harvest some more carrots next week, and that will be the end of those for winter. But as I was saying just the other day in the cabin chat, it's been good to experiment this year and see what works and what doesn't. And I was just saying to Gary, we're both already into thinking about spring and what we're going to be planting. So over these next few days, I'll take a look through the seeds, see what I've got, and more importantly, start planning out trays ready to get the seedlings started in the new year. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the garden room, how much of a difference there is in temperature between here and the outside, because I suspect we are going to get some quite harsh frosts as we head through December into January. So I'll just monitor the temperature in here. I might bring that thermometer out of the polytunnel and get it on the wall in here and just see day by day what the difference is. Anyway, I'm going to get tidied up. It is cool sat here with no heating going, but a good job done today with that floor. So even though it's a short and sweet video, hopefully there's been something in there that's been of interest to you. And more importantly, do take the opportunity over this next few days to get yourself recharged, get your mind thinking towards better times in 2021, and I'll hopefully be doing some live stream as an end of year roundup, and of course to wish you all the very best for the forthcoming year. So that's it for today. I'm going to get myself tidied up, get myself home, have a bit of a relax, and get ready for my trip out tomorrow, and we'll be back bright and breezy on Monday, no doubt. Well, that's it for another day, short but sweet today. Everything's locked up. Really pleased I made the effort this morning and came down and got that second coat of paint on the floor. A little bit of a bonus taking the carrots as well. That will just see me through the next few days, and then at some point I will pop back and harvest those last 2 buckets. There is a fair few in there though, to be fair. You see, I've got distracted now. There's a fair few in. I reckon there's about 15 to 20 in each bucket. So they should last me a couple of weeks just with those. But that's it for today. It is cooling down a lot. That breeze is picking up, and I think that it won't be long before we've got that storm Bella coming across. So I'm going to get myself off home.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope there was something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. How's that cabin floor looking? I'm really pleased I made the effort today and went down to give that a second coat, and hopefully that will dry, ready for starting back again on Monday morning. And what about the carrots? Have you had any late harvests this year? Has it given you an idea of what you can and can't plant late on in the season? Let me know in the comments section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.